Hello, what's up guys, welcome sa ating big channel. This is Sport. Today we will discuss about the possible matchup between Manny Paquiao and Crawford. So last week Pacquiao posted on his social media that he told Bob Arum to get $40 million. So he demanded $40 million for the Crawford fight, and he said Crawford also gets $10 million for the possible fight. So last few days, Bob Arum was interviewed regarding the possible matchup between Manny Paquiao and Crawford. He said that it's possible because someone will sponsor about the fight between Manny Paquiao and Crawford. So the possible matchup will be held in outside of the US, maybe in Emirates. So Bob Arum said that he's going to announce this week if the fight will happen or not. So the question is it dangerous for Manny Paquiao to fight a prime fighter, Crawford? So the answer is yes, because Terence Crawford is a very good tactician fighter. He is a counter-puncher fighter. He didn't fight toe-to-toe to his opponent, and he has also a power, so he can also knock out a fighter. So it's dangerous for Manny. But even Errol Spence Jr. is also dangerous for Manny Paquiao. So nowadays every opponent is already dangerous for Manny Paquiao. So some boxing fans and some sports analysts says that Manny Paquiao is just overpricing his talent fee in order to escape to Crawford. So he demanded $40 million in order the fight will not happen. It's because it is pandemic, so it's hard for the promoter to find those big amount of money to pay to Manny Paquiao. So I think Manny Paquiao just did the right thing because he is a legend, an 8-time world champion, and he deserves to get that amount, which is $40 million, because it is not only his biggest purse if he gets Terence Crawford for $40 million, because last 2015 he fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. and he got $130 million. So it was a fight of century, and even Manny Paquiao lost to Floyd Mayweather Jr., but still Manny Paquiao received a big amount of money, which is $130 million. So the $40 million is not as close as what he got on the Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight. So I think it is just better for Manny Pacquiao to demand more, because the caliber of Terence Crawford is not an easy fighter, so he should train hard, and Manny Pacquiao will sacrifice a lot for this possible matchup. And so as Errol Spence Jr. So Errol Spence Jr. is a very strong fighter and also a good boxer. So those two boxers that I mentioned are now difficult for Manny Pacquiao. So even if it's difficult, it's still possible that Manny Pacquiao will beat those two fighters. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. So once again, this is Sales Sports. Maraming salamat.